Good morning. For me and my junk pile of things that I plan to bring on this cruise that I leave for in 1 month. So it's today's November 7th. December 7th, I fly out. I've got a red eye. And then I'm getting to Miami on the 8th. 2 nights in Miami. And then the ship leaves December 10th. So just getting myself as organized as I can. I wanted to show some of the things that I've bought that I hope will be helpful. Last week I was on board on the same ship on the same cabin, and so these were things that I found helpful, or that would have been helpful, and I like measured and put stuff in my Amazon cart right then. So we'll look. I wanted to show a few of those things, and then also show that red suitcase is already packed, ready to go. I made videos of what I was putting in it, and then I wrote out lists of it so that way I can remember, like, hey, where did I put my liquid IV packets? That bad boy. Where is my nephew's Pokemon card that was sent to me in July that I've been holding on to and not losing? Right there, so I can give it to him on the cruise. Because I think this might be a tidbit I haven't shared yet. My brother, my sister-in-law, and their 3 kids who I'm absolutely in love with and obsessed with are coming on the cruise. Which is kind of why I decided to go on this cruise, because I just love them so much. And any excuse to travel. So I'm going to show you a couple of things I bought, how I think they'll be helpful, and you can tell me on a level of 1 to 10 how nuts I am. All right, so some of the things that I ordered, which is stuff that I've measured on the ship. For instance, this like storage tub, they fold down flat. It's just a mess right here. There's 2 in this pack right now. So these are for in the closet because it has one big shelf and then hanging space in the middle. It's just open shelves, and I just feel like you can pack so much more in when it's in a container. So my plan is to pack my clothes in these open and put them in like a duffel. We'll see if that happens. Plastic jugs, got 2 of these to put in the fridge. Because there's not I don't know. I like ice. I like really cold water. And I also think I'll make some iced tea. So I got some of these so I can have them in my room. Laundry hamper that hangs. We'll see, that might go back. The ship walls are magnetic, so I got a bunch of these magnetic little half things for pens, for glasses, for makeup brushes, for my toothpaste, what have you. My razor, they can go in the shower. Everything pretty much is magnetic. So some other things. This is a hanging shoe rack. So we'll see. I've had these before and I feel like they rip, but I only need it to last for 9 months. These are more like sort of like the bigger one, but they're more long and narrow for different areas in the cabin. 2 other types of shoe racks, not to be used for shoes. This one, it's 2 narrow ones. So one I think will go on a wall by my balcony inside, and then one will go by my front door. And I'm thinking more for like toiletries or like water bottles, my coffee mugs, like things like that. Can go in that bad boy. And then this doesn't have a picture, but it's also kind of like a shoe thing, but it's half as long. So my hope is that this will hang either on the bathroom wall or above the toilet on this like rack thing. Other stuff, clip-on USB fan. I've actually had this for my camper van, but it was really nice to put by my bedside and just have airflow. I love airflow. Other random stuff. Hats, obviously, enough said. Luggage tags. Oh, this is so random. The bathroom vanity has like this triangle space that opens, but it's so small. But it's just a medicine cabinet. When you open it, like stuff will fall out. And so I bought these at Target for 50 cents. I think I can put 2 per shelf, just so that way stuff stays upright and then it's not all tumbling out at me. Maybe it's not as crazy anymore. Okay, magnets. We got a lot of magnets. These are heavy duty. These will hold the shoe racks, hopefully. And then I did get these, which this might be my nuttiest purchase. It's not. But it's these 2 magnetic shelves. They'd look really cute on the fridge when I tested them yesterday. My plan is to put those above or like next to the like chair thing, like love seat, to put like my journals and my books and like my iPad, I don't know, stuff like that. I'm very much a person, you wouldn't believe it from this mess, I'm very much a person who is like everything in its place and a place for everything. So that's what we're doing here. What else? random tampons, a wireless mouse so I can like do work. Binoculars. I didn't buy these. I bought them years ago when I went on a cruise to Antarctica. And so there's my dog. They've been at a family beach house. So I brought these back so I could watch from my balcony. A very large external hard drive so I can back up all of my photos. That was on sale at Costco like 8 months ago, and so I've just been stashing it. So yeah, so that's kind of some of the random stuff. I think I have a few more things coming today. An umbrella. I'm from Oregon, we don't really carry umbrellas. But one of my good friends got me this last year. I love Pendleton, and this is the pattern that I love. It's the Glacier National Park, Hudson Bay vibe. And so I plan to bring this, even though as an Oregonian, it feels weird to use an umbrella. I think this will come in handy, even if it's like for sunshade in some locales, because we will be hot places. Another thing that I bought, it's a little silly, but I think it'll be cool, is my own set of fins and a snorkel and a mask in this cool little bag. They were at Costco for like $30 this summer. And I figure honestly for $30, that's probably 2 rentals of snorkel gear. So if I just feel like I even just use it twice, I'm coming out ahead. And we'll be at several locations where there's nice beaches and we can snorkel or go to the beach. So we'll see. So I think that's it. I don't know. And then I have clothes. I've got a lot of clothes that I want to pack. I was texting my brother and sister-in-law. My brother was like, well, I would say everything you're bringing, cut it down by a third. My sister-in-law was like, she's by herself in the cabin. There's not 5 of her in there like they will have. She's like, let her do it. I've never been an underpacker. It's just not in my DNA. So, yeah. Things like a first aid kit, which I probably should refill. Like my favorite Trader Joe's body butter that my friend Erin got me onto because it's the most amazing smell and they only have it summer time. So I stocked up, so I have 2 that are unopened. Seasickness meds, all the things. Twinkly lights, all the random things that you don't need but makes it, well, you do need seasickness meds, and I will need a first aid kit, but like I don't need this to have water. There's water stations around the ship, but then I can just have it in my cabin. So I'm a person who likes their creature comforts and I want home to feel homey. So a lot of this is to make my cabin feel more cozy and organized so I don't go so crazy for 9 months. I've done small living with Mercy ships, being in a 4-berth for the 2 years I was, or 1.5 years that I was on the ship. And so I'm used to small spaces, but also very much like you need to then be so organized in how you use it and that you can then decorate your space to make it feel homey. You know what, like we put photos everywhere. We put to make our little tiny little berth feel homey. Although sometimes also made the walls come in closer. So trying to walk that line and balance that well. So that's it though for me. I'm excited. 1 month from today, I will be flying out of Portland